Hello friends, today in this tutorial I will be showing you that how to build this awesome little Discord login form. Discord, as you all know, it's a very popular chatting platform where multiple people can chat, and there is this login form. We will be designing this. It is completely responsive. You can see that it contains these two input fields out there. It has a nice little blue border inside it. Whenever you focus this is a welcome back. So we are so excited to see you again. So these are the email and the password fields, and forgot your password, and this is a login button. We will also be having this form validation, guys. If you don't enter any sort of entries here, password should be between at least 6 and 22 characters. If you see, this is not a valid email address, so all these validation messages will also be showing, guys. And this is the QR code, and in the background, if you see all the particles which will be showing here, you can see inside the Discord. If you go to discord.com, you will certainly know that the design which Discord uses. If you go to their login page, this is the actual login page that they uses. So we will try to replicate this design here also. You can see the QR code right here, login with QR code as well. So we will try to replicate this design, guys, in pure HTML and CSS. So we are not using any sort of third-party frameworks such as Bootstrap or Tailwind CSS. So we will be developing it inside pure HTML and CSS. So it is completely responsive, as you can see here. This is looking on mobile devices. This is tablet, and this is PC. So you can see that it is completely responsive. So we will designing this login form of Discord from scratch. So all the source code, guys, I have given in the description of this video. So if you want to follow along with this video, you can go to the description, and also I can give the link in the live chat as well. So if you want to get all the source code, so please hit the like button, guys. Subscribe the channel as well, so that this live streams can be. So if you're watching it for the very first time, then please hit the like button. We will be developing this Discord login form from scratch inside HTML and CSS. So let's start building this Discord login form. So basically, inside my file here, we will be making a new file which is discord.html, and right here, guys, we will be changing the title, which is called as Discord login form in HTML5 and CSS3, and also some JavaScript as well. So now, guys, first of all, we will be also be including after this, basically we will also be including a link file which is discord.css file also, and also we will be including the discord.js file. So right here inside the root directory, guys, just create discord.css and also create discord.js file right here. So this will hold the style sheet and the JavaScript code. So right here, guys, we will be opening this inside our live server. So basically open this with live server. So nothing will be present, guys. So we will be developing it step by step, this login form. So this login form will be developing it. So if you're watching it for the very first time, guys, please hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well if you. So right here we will be having a div tag here, and basically we will have a position here, and then we will be having a form which will have a class of container, and inside this, guys, we will be having some input fields, two input fields for the email and the password. So here, guys, we will have another div tag here which will be centering wrapper here, and after this we will be having another div tag which will hold the section 1 and also text center. These are the two classes here, and here we will again have one other class which will be primary header. Basically here you will simply say welcome back. This is a message that we will show to the user, that is welcome back. So after this, guys, we will have the secondary header class here, and here we will simply say that we are so excited to see you again. And then, guys, we will have the input position class here inside this div, and again we will have form group here, and inside the form group, guys, we will have a h5 heading here. Basically this h5 heading, so we will be giving a class to it of input placeholder, and inside this we will also be giving a ID to it of email text. So inside this h5 tag here guys, we will simply say email, and in the span tag we will simply say basically here if any sort of error take place, we will be defining this. We will be giving a class to the span tag error message and also ID to it email error. So here we will be dynamically showing the error message if you haven't entered the valid email address. So you can see that. Similarly, we will have now the input field here for entering the. So this will be input type email, and here basically it should be required, and basically the name will be given here, which is log email, and the class will be form style, and we will also be giving a ID to it of log email. So just give it a ID log email, and autocomplete will be off. Autocomplete will be off like this. And also guys, you will be giving a style to it of margin bottom. So style margin bottom will be equal to 20 pixel. So that's it guys, this is all that you need to do is that. And also here after this input field guys, we will also show a icon. So this will have a class of input icon UIL at. And similarly guys, we will be having the next container for the password field here, basically just after this div tag here. This is for the email address. This whole div is there. Now we will be copying it similarly for the password as well. So this will now for the password, as you see guys, this is for the password. You can see that. So I think this needs to be defined in the same div. If you see, h5, sorry, this h5 needs to be closed inside. So this h5 need to be closed here, sorry. So like this, you can see that email and password here. Basically this is now looking great. So this is for the password, this is the parent div which is complete. And now guys, we will be showing it for the forgot password. Basically if you have forgotten your password, we will be showing this field here which is for forgot your password. This is the HTML here. We have given these classes to it, password container. And lastly guys, we will also be showing a QR code basically. So this section is complete here. Now we will move to the next section. So it will be separated by this horizontal separator class. We will define it inside our custom CSS separator class. And after this we will have this QR code section guys. So basically this is a whole section, simply copy it. So here guys, you will be logging it with your QR code. That's it. So that's complete the HTML guys. So all the HTML is now complete. If you see guys, this is the HTML which is looking here. Login with QR code. So that's it. So now we need to style this to match like this. The end product we will be building like this. So now we will be applying the CSS. So if you have any doubt guys inside this video, please hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well. And now guys, we will be applying the CSS. So for applying the CSS, we will go to the discord.css file, and first of all we will say that we will target all the elements. We will remove the margin and the padding, margin padding to 0. So you can now see box sizing, we will say to border box like this. And now we will target the body. So first of all guys, here we will change the width to 100 view height and height to also 100 view height. And here we will be providing a background image to this guys, which is equal to a internet image guys. So this is used by Discord as their wallpaper in the background. You will be familiar with this image. If you see, you can now see. So here we need to simply say background size to be cover, and background repeat we will say no repeat, and font family we will change it to this font, which is Whitney sans serif. So this is a font guys. So basically you need to include also the font awesome CDN inside your file here at the very top, just to see all the icons. So simply include this. So now you can see that. So now your font is also changed guys, you can now see. So after this guys, we will say the property which is text rendering, and it will be equal to optimize legibility. User select we will say to none, and here you will be targeting the scroll bar guys. So WebKit scroll bar, and here we will display to none, so scroll bar will not be shown. And basically guys, here we will be targeting this SVG blob object that you see here. This is the image we will target. So we have given this ID SVG blob. So here we will first of all make the height to VH 100 VH, width to 100 VW, position is absolute, top to 0, background will be transparent, and transition will be simply for 0.1 second transition. So now guys, we will also be targeting the position class here. So position class, so here we will say position will be absolute, width will be this one, height will also be 100 VH, display here will be grid, and we will place the items in the center position like this. So after this guys, we will be targeting this container in which all the form items are present. So we have given a container class here in the DOM. So we will be giving a fixed width to the Discord form, which is 784 pixel, and a max width of 90 view height. We will also be giving padding to 32 pixel. You can now see it is moving in the right direction. Background color we will say, which is 282 B38. This is a color, and basically we will also change the background to this color, which is 363 940. This is a, and border radius we will simply say is 6 pixels, so it will be round here, left to 0. We can even give it a height of 40 pixel, it will be rounded here like this. So you can see that. So we will say top to 0. Flex direction we can say is row, and justify content is equal to flex start, and flex grow will be equal to 1, and display we will change it to grid like this. And again we will use the place items in the center position, so it will be moving these items, and lastly we will be in the center position, and lastly we will be giving a box shadow which is 10 pixel 0 RGBA 0 comma 0 comma 0 comma 0.2. This is a box shadow. So now you can see some box shadow is also there. So here guys, we will be targeting this now centering wrapper. So here we will be giving a width of 100%. We will align the text in the center position, margin 0, padding 0. Border will also be 0. So now you can see that if you see, it will go in the right direction here basically. So border is equal to 0 guys, so font weight will be equal to inherit. Font style will also be inherit, and font family will also be inherit. Font size we will say is 100%, and vertical align is equal to baseline. And also here we will make the flex to 1 auto. Flex direction is row. Flex wrap will be of no wrap. And justify content we will say is flex start. And we will align the items in the center position, and display will change to flex. So if you see guys, if you write this, your form will look like this inside here. And if I say here, let me just wait, file downloader. So let me copy all the HTML guys. This is a canvas tag I forgot to give, so that's why you can see this I forgot to give this canvas tag. So let me paste this whole. So if you see guys, now you can now see this is the HTML which is looking here. So now we will be targeting the actual section guys. So section 1 class. And here we will say the position will be relative, and display we will change to flex, and flex direction will be of column. And flex scroll will be of 1, and align items will be on the center position. That's it. So now we'll be targeting this primary header guys. You can see that primary header. So primary header text here, you will be changing the color to white. Font size we will change to 24 pixel, and line height we will change it to 30 pixel. Font weight we will change it to 600. Margin from the bottom position we will say 8 pixel. So now we will be targeting the secondary header class here basically. Secondary header. So here we will change this color to this color which Discord uses, A2, A3, A7. Light gray color. Font size we will change it to 16 pixel. Line height we will change it to 20 pixel like this. And now we will be targeting the each of the input fields out there. So we have provided an input position class here. So margin top we will simply say 20 pixel. So it will have some margin from the top. So here we will target the form group class, which is Inside this form group, we will be giving a width of 100%, and we will align the text in the left position. So the alignment will be left here like this. You can see that. So here we will be having the placeholder text, guys. So we will simply say input placeholder. So here we will change the color of this to 919296. So you can see that this is a color now. We'll also be having margin bottom to 8 pixel. So it will have some margin from the bottom. Font size, we will also change it to 12 pixel. And font weight, we will change it to 600. Line height, we will change it to 16 pixel. We will change it to capital letters. So text transform. Change to uppercase, so it will change to capital letters. You will see that. Flex, we will say 1, and cursor we will change to default. So after this, guys, we will be targeting the form style. So here position will be here relative, and padding we will simply say 10 pixels. So these are the input fields padding. Here you can see that the padding is increased here. Some padding and spacing are there. We will make the height to 40 pixel. You can see that. And maximum width we will say is around 80 view width. Font weight we will say is 500. Font size we will change it to 16 pixel. Line height we will change it to 22 pixel. So please hit the like button, guys. Subscribe the channel as well. Line height 22 pixel, and letter spacing. The spacing between the letters is 0.5 pixel. And the text color we will change, guys, which is this color which we will use, which is C4, C3, CA. So light gray color. Also, guys, we need to also change the background color to this color, which is 323338. So now you can see the background color is also changed. We will also say the border 1 pixel solid, this color, which is 282A2E. This is a color. You can see that this is the border, the blackish border. And also, guys, we will be removing the outline, which is none. So there will be no outline there. And also we will be putting a transition which is on the border color, and basically it will happen for 0.2 seconds, and it will be ease in out. So like this. So now we need to attach a pseudo class. So whenever we are focusing on this input field, we need to change its border to blue border. So for this, we will simply say, when we hover onto this pseudo class, we will change the border color to this color, which is black color. So if you see, when we hover onto this, the border changes. You will now see this is a transition effect happening. So also, guys, you will be attaching the form style focus class as well, focus pseudo class, and also active. So in both the cases, we need to change the border color to this bluish color, which is 7289D9. This is the color that Discord uses. If you focus this, now you will see this color. You can now see this is exactly the color Discord uses, guys. If you recall, if you have experience with Discord. And please hit the like button, guys. Subscribe the channel as well if you're watching it for the very first time. You can see that this is the color that I'm talking about. So after this, guys, we will also style the placeholder. So form style active input placeholder. So we will change the color to that to 7289 D9. This is again the color. So now, guys, we will be targeting this BTN position class, and here we will be giving a width of 100%. Display we will change to grid, and we will place the items in the center position. So place items in the center position. And now, guys, we will actually target this button. If you see, we have this button here which is login. So we will simply say BTN, and inside this button, guys, first of all we will remove this underline that you see right here, text decoration none. So if you do this, all your underline will be removed here, login here. And here we will be saying border radius to 4 pixel, and we will make the height to 44 pixel, width to 100%. We will have some margin from the bottom position which is 10 pixel. Font size we will change it to 13 pixel. It will be smaller. We will also have font weight which is 500. And here we will say text transform to capitalize. So the L letter will be capital. And also we will be having letter spacing, guys, which will be around 1 pixel. And here we will say the display property, guys, which will be changing to flex. Sorry, display will change to inline flex. So right here we will align the items in the center position like this. Justify content to also center. Text align to also center. Border we will say is none. Outline is also none. And here we need to provide a background color to this, guys, which is equal to this color, which is 7289 D9. Again this button. Color we will change to white. And the cursor will change to pointer. So you can see that this is a button here. So now, guys, when we hover onto this button here, we need to change its some properties. So we will say button hover. We need to first of all change the background color to this 677 BC4. You can see that. Also we need to attach a box shadow as well, which is 08 pixel 24 pixel 0 RGBA 16 39 112 0.2. You can see the nice little box shadow. So here, guys, we will be targeting the forgot your password section here. Basically we have attached a class to it of password container, and here we will change the display to block, and padding from the left position we will say 0. Padding from the right is also 0. And margin from the bottom position you need to say 20 pixels. So some spacing from the bottom. So margin from the top as well, which is 4 pixel. Width will be 100%. Height will be auto. So padding we will be saying 2 pixel, 90%, 2 pixel, 0 pixel. So then we will make the position as relative. We will say justify content to center, align items to also center. So this will move it in the center of the screen. Box sizing we will say is border box. Background we will say is we will remove the background. We will remove the border as well. Border radius we will be giving 3 pixel. Font size is around 14 pixel. Font weight it will be around 500, and line height this will be around 16 pixel. So now guys we will be just targeting this link here that you see here. We will be attaching a link class. So first of all, text decoration none, so this will remove the underline. Color we will change to this color, which is 7289. 7289 DA. Font weight 500. Font size is 14 pixel. Line height is around 1.7. Margin is 0 auto. And white space is equal to guys no wrap. Text overflow is around ellipsis. Overflow is hidden. So this is your style guys. You can see that whenever we hover onto this we need to change it to underline. So text decoration is underline. So now guys we will be having a horizontal separator. Basically after this form we will have given this class which is horizontal separator. So here we will be having a simple margin 0.25 view W, and we will be giving a border 1 pixel solid 363 940. So here guys we need to align the logo that you see. It's present, the logo is very big here, so we need to style this logo as well. So if you're watching it for the very first time guys, then please hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well. I am seeing people are not liking the content. Please hit the like button. We will target the logo guys. We will make the width to, let's suppose, we will target the logo, make the width 48 pixel, height to also 48 pixel. So if you see the logo is styled here, you can see 48 48. So the position we will say is absolute, and the background blend mode is equal to overlay. So this will come right here beside the form. So then guys we will be styling the QR login class. We have given QR login. Basically here the QR code will be shown. So width will be 240 pixel and height will be around 344 pixel, and overflow is hidden. Display is flex. Flex direction will be around column, and align items will be center, vertically align will be baseline, and inside this guys we have the QR container. Basically here we change the display to flex, width we will be saying 176 pixel and height is 176 pixel, and the border radius we will simply say is 2 pixel. Background we will change it to white color guys. If you see, this is a white color background. Position we will say is relative, and margin we will say is 30 pixel, 0 pixel, 32 pixel, 0 pixel. So justify content center and align item center. So if you do this guys, now it will be shown right here. So here we will be targeting the QR code class, and here we will be giving the position will be absolute. QR header class we will be giving it QRP header. So here we'll say font weight will be 600. So you can see this is the thing that we are styling here. We will be also be giving margin from the bottom position, which will be 8 pixel. There will be now some spacing. Color again we will change to white. Font size 24 pixel. Line height to be 30 pixel. And then guys you will have the another class which is QR shader. Font size for this will be around 16 pixel. Line height to be 20 pixel. And the color we will be giving is A2, A3, A7. And if you see guys, this is not looking good on mobile devices. For doing this, we will be writing this media query, that's it. So just paste it. Inside this media queries guys, we are just aligning the SVG blob here. We will not be showing it and like this. We will define this animation which is jump animation. So just define this animation keyframes jump. If you see, if I elongate it, so now you can see that. So this is your form which is ready now guys. We can now show the error messages, which is form validation, something like this. If you click it, you will be having these error messages which will be there. So please hit the like button guys, subscribe the channel as well if you're watching it for the very first time. Like this, you can see that guys, now this is looking exactly like this. So now to show this QR code guys, we will be using some JavaScript. Basically inside your discord.js you will write the JavaScript code here. So first of all guys, you will get references to all the input fields out there, which is email, password, login, password text, email error, password error, input container, email search, password search. So we are comparing the correctness of email and password by regular expression guys. We have defined these regular expressions right here. So when we click the login button guys, basically inside the login button, if I show you, this is the whole code guys for the JavaScript. Basically here we are checking if the entered password is not matching to this criteria, then we will simply show a message that password should be between 8 and 32 characters. And if nobody has written any message, then we will say this is not a valid email address because you need to be written a valid email. So here we are comparing it with this regular expression here. Similarly, we will show this animated stuff here. So if you refresh it now, you will now see this animated message here. Password should be at least 38 and 32 characters. So now if you click it, this is not a valid email address. So in this case, guys, you can see all these messages are printed out, the email validation. And now for the, we will make a separate class, guys, which shows the background particles that you see inside the Discord login form. This is a very simple class. The logic of the class is pretty simple. Basically, here we are drawing some particles inside the canvas using the canvas. We are using the math.random methods to create these particles moving in the left and the right directions. Then we are drawing it on the screen. And now to use this particle class, guys, basically if I show you, so lastly, guys, we are attaching this QR code as well. You can see that using this library. And for this library, guys, we need to include the CDN for this. If you see, we need to include the CDN, which is used to render out the QR code. Basically, this is the library, guys. So simply copy paste the CDN for this. So paste it. So now if you open this, you will now see your QR code here. This is your QR code, login with QR code, and in the background you can see the particles appearing also. So in this way, guys, you can build your Discord login form. This is the full source code I have given in the description of this video. So if you also want to get all the source code, also hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well. I'm seeing people are not liking the content, guys. Only 8 likes are there. So hit that like button, subscribe the channel as well. Subhana Manali is saying hello, bro. So also, guys, please hit that like button, subscribe the channel as well. So please hit the like button, guys, subscribe the channel. If you have any sort of doubt, you can ask in the comment section. I will definitely reply to those comments. So if you're watching it for the very first time, ग्रेड आप पूछ रहे हो, आप बताओ। Please hit the like button, guys. Subscribe the channel as well, and please let me know, guys, which is the best mic external web camera which is good for vlogging purposes inside this channel. Can you just recommend? I want to purchase a external web camera so that I can do live streams for from that, because this OBS studio is very messy for directly interacting with you. So can you just recommend me any web camera that you which is good for vlogging purposes? Can